Handbook. I am your host, Arnold Lewis. Excuse me while I get this adjusted. We can't always be perfect and right all at the first time, but we are here working. I am juiced. I can't wait to come and talk about this episode today. You know why? Because I believe. I believe in what you put out there in life will come back to always serve you. What do I mean by that? The basketball God saved us. I only believe in one true God, the God that lives inside all of us. But we love to talk about the basketball gods. If you play basketball, basically when things happen in life or on the court that you just can't explain, you just got to chalk it up to the basketball gods for blessing you out with an opportunity in a moment. You ever been in the game when you're like, man, we shouldn't have won that game, or that shot was such a crazy shot. You got to chalk it up to the basketball gods for helping you win or earn that, or whatever the situation may be. And I believe that's what happened with us. Crazy, crazy story. To get into it, we're gonna get straight into it. But first, man, if this is your first time, man, my name is Arnold Lewis. I help athletes get prepared mentally, physically, financially, and emotionally for a life of overseas basketball, man. If this is your first time, please like, subscribe, tap in, and then let's get it started, man. Make sure you share this out with a hooper. But first and foremost, I want to just say how grateful I am for life and opportunity of just basketball in itself and just all the things that it brings me. It brings you certain situations and moments that you're not even ready for. And a lot of times you can prepare all you want, and then you just get put in situations that you don't know what can happen. And that's exactly what this video today is about. One of the most craziest situations I've ever been in inside my entire pro career. And I'm gonna break it down. So normally I go live on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I kind of switch it up because I'm trying to not burn out from doing so much videos all the time, because I just recently did a podcast. Excuse me. I recently just did a podcast with my best friend, Big Deuce. A personal video with him. An interview. I just dropped a video with Connor Zanich, a great professional basketball player, a great at investing, and we talk a lot about investment and his journey and just his mindset and concepts of the game. And I drop these live videos on topics and things that just happen in overseas life to just give a perspective of an overseas player and their current journey of what they're going through. And this is by far a perfect example of exactly what I'm talking about. So let's get, like I said, getting straight into it. We had a game on Wednesday. Was the game on Wednesday? The game was on Tuesday. What's today? Today is Friday. Yesterday we had off. It was Wednesday. So the game was Tuesday. We had a game on Tuesday. We played this team before. It was a team I used to play on 10 years ago. Right? I felt fairly good going into the game. Started off hot. Had like 7 in the first quarter. Ended up getting like 2 fouls in the first 3 minutes. So I wasn't able to really play like I wanted to. And I can't stand it. It's like I don't understand what's going on. I just been in. This has probably been like the worst I've ever been when it comes to getting in foul trouble in my entire career. It's like Big Dude told me, he's like, he looked at the stats. I'm like number 7 on fouls given. Like I am basically a hack, or so it would seem. And it's because I'm always in the mix. I'm always in the mix. I'm handsy. I'm getting the mix in. That's just something, a part of my game that I know I have to work on to get better at. Even at this deep in my career, is you never arrive. You're just always still working in different parts of your game. I got the physical capabilities. I got all that. Some seasons I'm great and everything works out. And some seasons you got to just adjust. And this is just an adjustment for me. So we're playing against a team that I played against or played on 10 years ago. We beat them the first time at their crib. Played against them, we beat them at their crib. This game, they come out smoking. I'm talking about absolutely smoking, hitting all kinds of shots. And our gym, my gym is a shooter's gym. It's an old gym. And the visitors gym, visitors goal, when they where they start off at, it is so easy to shoot on. The brim is literally bent down a little bit, so you literally could just throw the basketball in there. Almost every shot you shoot almost seems to be going in. Teams always get going in our gym on that rim because it's bent, it's very soft, so you get a lot of shooters rolls. It's very easy to shoot on. That means we just got to come out with a lot more fire on defense because they, in all honesty, they have the advantage shooting on that goal. It's just super easy. They come out. I'm talking about point guard is not even really considered that much of a shooter. He starts off like 5 for 5. 3 middies in a row, walk down, pull up three. He's feeling it. End of the quarter, we're up and we're actually still winning. They ended up taking the lead. We get a turnover. They take a shot at the last second of the first quarter. Their point guard or one of their players are running 1 foot 3-pointer at half court. Cash. Half court running 1 footer. Cash. Now, I have a theory, and it might not be true, and it might not always happen. But in my career, or just in my lifetime, from playing basketball and watching basketball being played, anytime a team hits a half court shot in the middle of the game, they normally win the game. This is not all the time true, but I promise in my career, I've probably seen this happen like 90% of the time. This has happened to me multiple times where I've seen a team make a half court shot. They always seem to get the win. It is like a stamp. This happened to me in Argentina, in Chile, just the ones I can just remember off the top of my head. It'd just be so demoralizing. And I contest it. Like, of course, I don't want to foul a dude shooting a half court shot. But I still put a hand up, and he still, he still made the shot. And I was just like, oh my goodness, bro, did he really just make that? And that thought popped up into my head. Dang, here we go. Here we go. Game's going. We're down. We're just can't get no stops. Backup player averages 4 points a game. He's got 14 in the first half. Point guard averages 7 points a game. He's got 14 in the first half. The import got 14 in the first. They are literally on us. We're just our point guard just getting ripped. Other guard just getting ripped. Turnover. And it's like, what in the world is going on? What in the world is going on? We're going to the half down 10. We play 3 minutes into the third quarter. We play 3 minutes into the third quarter. The what's the joint called? The alarm, shot clock. The sound of the shot clock it's not like it's going off, but every time it goes off, it's like the referee act like they can't hear it. And I don't understand that. They act like they can't hear it when it goes off. It's like, of course I'm in the game. I hear it. But it's like a malfunction with the shot clock. That's what it was. It was a malfunction with the shot clock. So it's like when it goes off, it's like very low. Or I don't even know what the situation was because I could hear the shot clock. Everybody could hear the shot clock, but the refs can't get it. So you know what they do? They call the game. Now, I've played in a lot of different countries in my life. I've been in a lot of different seasons and situations. Never, ever have I been in a game where they call the game and you restart the game the next day with all the same fouls from the same shot, it's like we're literally just pause the game and restart the next day from the exact same situation. I've never in my career have that ever happened to me before. Never has that ever happened to me in my career where someone They stop the game and then they restart the game the next day exactly with the same points, same score, same chime on the shot clock and the fouls, and you just pick right back up. Now everybody knows if you're playing in basketball, the second half is when the game gets going. Third quarter is when the game gets going. Like you didn't got through all the nonsense, or not even nonsense. You kind of figuring each other out. You kind of get the rhythm of the game, and you're ready to play. Like you're in rhythm. The game is in rhythm now. They called the game. If we would have continued that game, there is 100% we would have lost that game. The energy from the game was just showing this is not our night. This is not our night. This is not our night. We were going to lose that game, but they called it. And we regrouped the next day, which still to me is baffling that this situation even happened. But thank God to the basketball gods in situations that happen. Because right before we were about to get to start playing again to the next day, it's kind of hard to get back into that rhythm because it's such unconventional circumstances that are happening right now. I mean, we're literally picking the game up from where we left off. We're literally just jumping into the middle of the game, and we're just trying to figure out what we're gonna do. We're just trying to get a win. We're starting the game off down 13. We're down 13 with 7 minutes left in the third quarter at home and trying to win the game. That same night that we stopped the game, the previous night, there was a game in Argentina where a team was down 25 points going into the third quarter. 25 points. They came back and win the game. So I saw that the next day and I was telling my teammates, hey, did y'all see what happened in Argentina? And my teammate was like, yeah, they came down. I wouldn't say same situation because they didn't restart the game or do anything like that. But they were in a huge deficit. They were down double what we were down. And they came back and won. And my teammate was like, shoot, they came back and won. They did it twice. It's like they came back twice and won from our deficit. So if they can do it, we can do it. They can do it, we can do it. And I was like, another day, another opportunity, another chance. Thank God for another chance, another opportunity. Look what just happened. We just had another opportunity. How blessed are we to have another opportunity and another chance? Who would have thought we would be in this situation? Who would have thought? So we end up in the game. We're in the game. It's going back and forth. I'm talking about it started off right back from where it picked off. First play, we run our first place, came off. Shooter can't hit a three, bang. I swear the energy of the whole team just shot up. We're back and forth, back and forth. We come down, hit a three. They come down, hit a three. We come down, hit another three. They come down, hit. It was just so. It felt like a full game in those last 17 minutes of the game. It was just crazy. I've never felt that. Whatever feelings we were having before of like complacency, that was out the window in the first 30 seconds of the game. First 30 seconds of the game. And I forgot to mention this part. Right before the game started, we was about to go check the ball in the start. They stopped the game again because the game wasn't approved by the federation to be played. So they paused the game again. So we had to wait like another 35 minutes before starting the game that we were supposed to restart. It was overseas basketball. These are the type of things that's going to happen. I've never in my life in any situation has that ever happened. But guess what? In Uruguay, this is what type of things that happen. You just got to be ready for the unexpected. You got to be ready for the unexpected. And so we're in the game. I think I hit a three, and then I couldn't really get going. I was missing some shots. I was slipping all over the place. I'm not blaming my shoes, but I got some real old shoes right now. They're like busting out the frame. The side is messed up. It hurts my feet. My other shoes are all busted. And I don't want to buy shoes here because I just ordered 4 brand new pairs of shoes. 4 brand new pairs of Kobe's. And they're just sitting at my house. And I'm trying to figure out how to way to get them to me in Uruguay. My brother went to go try to get them mailed off to me. They tried to charge him like $800 for the shoes. $800 to ship shoes from America to Uruguay? Are you out your freaking mind? Are you insane? Are you in a mental asylum? Why? Who would pay that much for sending some shoes? Giving them a hard time. So I don't have no shoes. And so I'm playing with these old raggedy shoes that's holding it down. Every time I play them, it's like the sole, the bottom of the feet, like the bottom of my feet hurt, the side of my feet hurt, because they're old. They're like, shoes with me don't last long. That's why I ordered 4 pairs. They don't last long. The way I play and I move and run and jump, I'm gonna break and bust through the shoes. Normally last me good pair of shoes is gonna last me 5 months. On average, 3 months. On average, 3 months. I don't last long in shoes. So we're going up and down. We're going up and down in the third. We're back and forth. Score, they score, we score, they score, we score, they score, we score. It's just a back and forth game. We started off the third down, 7 minutes down, 13. We finished the finished the third quarter down 14 points. We're down even more going into the fourth quarter. Playing the games is going up and down, up and down, up and down. We chip away, they score. We chip away, they score. We chip away, they score. Coach subs me out. It's just not like it ain't going for me. He makes a sub. We have 2 point guards, the new player, and one of the old players that like our older player. He's my backup. He's an older guy. He's not even an older guy. He's 37. I'm 36, but he's older because he used to he had back surgery. He moves. It's just like he's our old guy. So the lineup, they got a 6'10" guy. They got a 6'8", 6'7" big Uruguayan guy who's they starting center, and then they got like a 7'2" or 7 foot 7'1" power forward. And we got 2 point guards, the old guy, and the import who's a 2 guard, 3 guard out there. And we have our shooter. He's also about 6'1". So the lineup's about 5'10", 5'11", 6'2", 6'4", and 6'6". And they are walking them down. Walking them down. Get a steal, fast break, get a rebound, get a foul, and one. Hit a big 3. Shuffle, turnover, we turn the ball over. They get it, they miss, we get it. They score, they come down, hit a big bucket. We come down, hit a big bucket. We get a steal, they get a steal. It was just, we get a technical in the last quarter. Like, it was just so much craziness going on. But we just kept believing, we're going to win this game. We're going to win this game. Cut it down to, I think it was like 78, 81. They moving the rock. Boom, boom, boom. Last second. Backup point guard hits a big 3, ties the game up. Boom. We're going crazy. We go down. Situation. Boom, boom, boom. End of the shot clock. 4-man. Hits a midi. We get a stop. Come down. Ball goes out of bounds. 7 seconds on the shot clock. We give it to the 4-man again. He took a 1 dribble sidestep 3 right in the dude's grill. Cash. Blow! We are on the sideline losing our minds, going crazy. The game is going absolute bonkers. We're losing our minds. We're walking them down. We literally walked them down. Come all the way back. Get the steal. Get the stop. Get the rebound. I think the last possession we were tied. No, were we tied? Yes, we were tied. We tied the game up, 81-81. We got the ball. 4-man tries to make a move. He gets jammed up, kicks it to the 2-man. He pump fakes, takes 1 dribble, kicks it to the 3-man, pump fakes, drives, has an open shot, kicks it to the new import. He walks into a wide open three. Cash. Cash that. Oh my God. We win the game. Can you believe it? We win the game. We came back down from 14 in the fourth quarter. 14 in the fourth quarter to come back to win the game. 14 in the fourth quarter to win the game. And right before the game, one of the young guys, he's like 21 or 20 or something like that. He ain't never been in no situations like this. And, and he was just like, do you really think we can win the game? And I looked at him dead in his eyes. I'm like, yes, of course I think we can win the game. Yes. There's something, I told him there's a reference from a book. I believe in my favorite book, Psycho-Cybernetics. That's going to be my book I got to pick back up this year. I got to read that book once a year. And in the book, he said, whether you believe you can or you believe you can't, you're right. Whether you believe you can or whether believe you can't, you are right. So if you believe you can do it or you believe you can't do it, either way, you're right. It's your decision. You choose whatever it is you choose to believe in. Man, you choose what you get to believe in. It's up to you. You get to choose what you get to believe in. We came back and won the game. We came back and won the game when every single thing was stacked up against us. We found a way. You never know what situations. And when we went over, we had practice today, and we were going over the game film, and we always go over the game film and talk about what happened in the game. And right before we broke it down and about to leave the game or leave practice, I told my teammates, I said, listen, man, you never know what life's going to give you. You never know what situation you're going to be in. You never know what's going to happen. You never know. It don't matter. It don't matter. You just have to stay believing in what it is that you believe in. I believe we could win. In my heart, in my soul, in my spirit, I say we're going to win the game. When everything seems bleak, when everything stacks up against you, when everything says that you shouldn't be in this situation and it seems like the world and all the pressure of the world is on top of you, will you still believe? Everything is saying no. Will you still believe? When all of the odds were stacked up against us. All of the odds were stacked up against us. What do you believe in those moments? How do you choose to go about the rest of your life? What is your faith based on in those moments? Your faith will be tested. The universe, the basketball gods is like, how bad do you want it? Do you really believe, or is it just a facade? Are you acting? Are you just trying to act like this is just I want it, but I don't? Do you really believe that you're going to win? Do you really believe that this is meant for you? Because I'm going to put you in a situation where you have every single thing saying that you should lose. I just want to know what you believe in that moment. And that's how I took it. And that's what I tried to explain to my teammates. It was in Spanish. So I tried my best to explain it to them in Spanish, to let them know, like, this is life. This is life. And it's like we get a chance and an opportunity to play basketball to where we get put in situations that can show us just the blessings and the moments that we can go through in life, and we get to enjoy it together. Because there's nothing greater than playing in games like this. You make a miraculous come back from down and all the odds stacked up against you and the situations and the team is winning and I have 4 fouls, the big man have 4 fouls, and you got an unconventional lineup. We didn't even have now. I think we had 2 starters out there. You feel me? Like with 2 starters and 3 bench players and no big man. We had no big man on the court going against a 7-footer they're starting for and a 6'10" starter. They like their starters pretty much against our our small lineup. When we go small, I normally play the 5. I'm not even on the court. The big man's not on the court. The backup big man's not on the court. The backup 4 man, he's not on the court. And yet we found a way to win. What will you do when all the odds are stacked up against you in life? How will you respond in your heart and soul when everything is stacked up against you? Life is such a beautiful journey, and it's going to be a lot of situations where you're going to be in where you're going to either choose whether you want it or not out of life. You're going to choose whether or not the thing that you are searching for, the thing that you believe in, the thing that you desire so much more than anything in life will be tested. You will be tested. You will be tested. And it is the belief that you have in that thing, that objective, that goal will be the deciding factor of your end results. Because when everything said no, the basketball gods said yes. Because I seen how much you believe. The energy, the God, universe, everything worked for our good. And that's what I believe. I believe in God. I believe in the universe. I believe in it all. I believe there is no separation. I believe that everything that you desire, if you truly, truly desire, it will be tested. It will be tested in your faith by how much you believe in that. In the darkest, deepest moments when there is absolutely no way out, how will you respond in those moments? How will you respond in those moments? Will you fold? Will you give up? Will you walk away? Or will you say, you know what? No matter what, everything is working out for my good. Everything is working for me. I believe in what it is that I'm seeking more than anything in the world. I don't care the outer circumstances. Sometimes we get blinded by the things that's happening outside. And this was a straight internal factor in the entire team. This was a straight internal factor of belief in ourselves and what we're trying to achieve. All the external situations outside of us was telling us no. The only way we win that game is if everything internal inside of us screamed, yes, I can, I will, I must. Because everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me. And that's just the mindset that you should choose to live your life by. That's the mindset I choose to live my mindset by, my life by. I can't tell no one else what they should live by. That's how I choose to live my life. And that's why I decided to share that with my team at the end of the day, or at the end of the practice, because it was just a moment. It's more than just about the basketball game. It's just a great example of what life can throw at you and what it can be in life and how you respond and what you choose to believe in your deepest moments of fear, of uncertainty, of external pressures. How you respond in those moments will dictate your results. It will dictate your results. So I'm truly one, grateful that I even get to be in that position to see the miracles of God in real time, to see the miracles of the things you prayed for show up right in front of your face, to see just the when everything is stacked up against you, the ability to overcome is such an amazing just feeling in life, because it gives you that spark and it gives you that drive that what else can I do? Anything is possible. Everything is working out for me and for the good of my life. And I go with that and I live by that and I harness that, and I'm grateful for that. So just wanted to come on and share that with you guys today, man. It was an amazing game. It was the greatest comeback. I felt amazing. I went live on TikTok after that and just, because I was hyped. I was just I didn't care about points. I didn't care about stats. I was just so grateful for the moments of life that we get to live and fight and overcome. And that was just a moment of triumph internally and externally too, because you win the battle internally and it shows externally. So that's all I got for this episode, man. I'm glad you guys tuned in. If it's helped you, if you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, share this with someone. Tune in. I try to go live every Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Remember, greatness is a habit, not a right. Till next time.